Hello, welcome. What is good, everyone? Tone here, and today we're going to be checking out Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain is a roguelike platformer, and it came out in 2013. And the reason we are checking it out today, the occasion, as if we needed one, because we do not. But the reason for the revisit today is that a remake is releasing soon, and that is going to be called Risk of Rain Returns, and I am very excited about it and plan to play it quite a bit. So I wanted to revisit the original just so we could get a feel of its roots, maybe be able to compare the two, and also just to knock off some rust before the new one comes out. So Risk of Rain came out in 2013. Risk of Rain, for me, I remember it as one of like the earlier, really, non-traditional roguelike games that came in the wake of like Spelunky and Binding of Isaac that like really got popular. So I already mentioned Spelunky and Binding of Isaac. Those came out a few years before this one. But Risk of Rain came out at the same time, essentially, like within the same like 12-month period as Rogue Legacy and FTL, two other very popular roguelike games. Non-traditional roguelike games that came like following Spelunky, so like the roguelite terminology that was used for them at the time. And yeah, it's 10 years since its release, and the remake is actually coming out on the 10-year anniversary of its original release, which is very cool. And I can see why they decided to do a remake of this, because this game is like going to be very rough on the edges for modern audiences. So it's actually like one of the most deserving games I've seen for like a remake. Definitely like is going to improve it a lot, I think, which is going to be really cool. And they're adding like a lot of new content. So there's going to be like a new expansion and all sorts of stuff. But let's jump right into a game and check this out. I'll pick the Huntress here. She can like fire her bow while moving, which is really strong in this game. She also has this laser glaive, which bounces between enemies, a blink, which is a dash ability, and then this cluster bomb shoots an arrow that drops like some bombs for a lot of damage. And I'm going to play on a Rainstorm right now, so we can, I don't know, I just need to knock off the rust. So we'll be able to maybe see more of the game if I'm not playing on the harder difficulty. But the Monsoon difficulty, the higher difficulty, is a lot of fun. So when first revisiting it, the thing that really stood out to me with this game is how good the soundtrack is. And beyond that, just like the overall aesthetic of the game is just very strong and like very good vibes. Especially early on, like when there aren't like a ton of enemies spawning, there's this vibe of like isolation or desolation. I don't know if you saw the name of this map is Desolate Forest. I think that is very appropriate. But how this game works is you have a timer up there in the top right. The difficulty goes up with time. And if you played Risk of Rain 2, which is very different but very remarkably similar for being such a different game, a lot of this will be familiar to you. But the difficulty goes up with the time that passes. So the whole idea is you really need to be efficient getting through the levels, not wasting time. You need to make sure you are getting powerful along with the difficulty of the game going up. There's an expensive chest up there, so I'm hoping I can maybe get that by killing some of these enemies. I think it got me there. Exactly, perfect. What is this? Chance to slow and damage enemies over time. That is a red item, which is like the legendary tier. That is incredibly rare. A little higher chance since that was a more expensive chest. But those are... you don't see many of those throughout a run. So to get that as our first item, I don't know, maybe this is going to be a blessed run. See, I should get enough to activate this shrine. The one on the left here summons enemies that you have to kill, and this feels like a good location for it. Except I just wasted my ability. They're not actually going to even try to run away, so this is perfect. I gave you an item. The Shattered Mirror. Create a shadow partner for 15 seconds. That is a use item, which is on a cooldown. Now, I have not explored much of this map yet, which is a problem. So I'm going to prioritize doing that right now. So the goal of each map is you need to find the teleporter. You activate it, a boss spawns, a timer goes on where like a lot of enemies spawn. You need to survive that, and then you can leave the map. So if we wait too long to activate that, then we're just going to be spending a lot of time in this level, and the difficulty is going to go up. Here is the teleporter, so let's go hit that. So this being a procedurally generated game, procedural maps, when you spawn to a new level, I find that like, oh my gosh, I just took so much damage from that guy. That figuring out the map efficiently and as fast as you can is like a big part of doing well in the game, because you don't want to waste time. So you want to find the teleporter quickly. You want to note where all of the like chests are that you can get drops from. Oh, I should use my use item. Ooh, double arrows. That's really strong. Use my... There we go. I dropped a special use item. Oh, this shadow guy is lasting for a long time. Okay, they just went away. And after they went away, I still have a 60-second cooldown on this thing. I'm going to want to try this item because I don't know what it does. And it having a yellow border, I believe, means that it's like a special item that only that boss can drop. I really liked how strong that shadow item that was, though. So I doubt this is going to replace it, but I am curious to see what this does. Alright, let's see if we can find a few more chests here. Get the timer's up. I have to kill the rest of the enemies here. Move on. Those missiles give us a chance to launch a missile when we attack. The golden gun raises our damage along with the amount of gold we have. You know, I said these maps are procedurally generated, but some of these pieces look very familiar. So I actually wonder if it's a lot like in Risk of Rain 2, where there are like a few map variations, and it's just like all the items and enemies and stuff are the random parts. Or it could just be that there are some like tile set pieces that you'll see repeating, and that's what I'm noticing. One of the things in Risk of Rain, the remake that's coming up, Risk of Rain Returns, is I heard that you're not going to have to clear the map. Ooh, infusion. Killing an enemy permanently increases your health. That's going to be really strong to get this early, because our health is just going to keep going up as we kill enemies, and it's going to scale really well. But yeah, I heard they're getting rid of the requirement to kill enemies, so that must have been like a friction point. Because sometimes like there will be like one enemy, like just on the edge of the map that you didn't get, and it's really annoying. Alright, what does this thing do? That was a lot of damage, but I want my other thing back. Where did I leave that? It was here on the left, wasn't it? I think it despawned. Ooh, there's a treasure trove over here, though. Gasoline, killing enemies, sets fire on the ground. Goat's hoof, run faster, that's really good. I'm gonna take the saw blade over this thing. You know? That did a lot of damage. I probably should have kept it, but I'm not gonna walk over there for it. I may have judged it too harshly too soon. Alright, let's get out of here. About 7 minutes. A little long there. A rule of thumb that I see a lot of people use is like, you want to spend maybe 5 minutes per level on the early levels. Alright. There's some loot here. We got some enemies. We should just kill these guys real quick. Let's use that saw blade. Saw blade like comes through and I think it bleeds enemies. I don't don't know what these are. That left one is head stompers, which is not very good. Oh, is this the teleporter? No, that is... I think this is where one of the secrets could spawn. It's interesting that we like spawned right next to it. There are a lot of like different secrets and stuff in this game. So completionists and like secret hunters and stuff. Really enjoy that. Okay, actually I've seen this exact right edge of the map as well. So maybe the maps are not procedurally generated. I just took so much damage from fall damage. We're at 8 minutes and we just spawned, like, basically just starting level 2. So let's find the teleporter here. I want to get off of this level fast if we can. Okay. I want to be able to open this chest without having to come back. That guy was a sniper. They're usually pretty dangerous. Well, I got Mark II missiles. That's another legendary. It didn't really give us a description, but I'm assuming that's what just, like, launched, like, all of those missiles right there. Alright, Magma Worm. I actually have... Check this out. The Saw Blade is very good for Magma Worm, which is something I've learned since I revisited this game. I think the Magma Worm has like a lot of like, it's like a segmented body with a bunch of hitboxes, so some of like the AoE stuff, especially like when it's moving so fast and like through all the stuff, can be like very strong, and that's what the Saw Blade did there. Oops, I was gonna try and hit him with my bomb arrow there. There we go. This thing is extra healing. I like that. Okay. That is... Oh! I was gonna say, such a dangerous platform. I'm gonna wait for my... Saw Blade to come back up and then tackle that. Few seconds here. Oh my gosh, see how much damage I just took while I was up there? Okay, almost everything died though. Yeah, we don't have any healing items, but we have a lot of offensive items. So I need some defenses here so we can have a balanced build. Take that. Alright, we're probably gonna leave right away. I'm just gonna check if there's anything over here. The chest, let's grab that and probably leave. Ukulele. One of the classic Risk of Rain items. Causes like electricity to spark between enemies. Alright, World 3. The Sunken Tombs. Nothing over there. chests up here we're probably not gonna get. It looked like there was an item on the bottom right there in the water. That's interesting. I think this is a dead end. Or the end of the map, like an endless pit that will damage me if I fall down it. I don't know how I get to the secret chest. It might just be a fake wall, but I didn't really want to risk it. Here's the teleporter. I think I'm just going to activate this. We're still pretty behind in time. So we got the Wandering Vagrant again. Oh, I just let them hit me really hard. I was not moving at the moment when I really should have been moving. Oh, another goat hoof. May as well go up here so we can fight some enemies up here. Okay. Oh, we're underwater. Vagrant down. Oops. Guardian's Heart, get a shield. The shield recharges while we're out of combat. Uh-oh. That got dangerous. I don't think we've seen many chests on this level yet. I feel like I should go find some. There's apparently an enemy all the way up here. Looks like it's gonna be hard to find. Do I go down and around to the left, or do I have to go higher somewhere to go top left to the enemies? Try down first. Okay, yeah, this seems to get us there. I guess I can try getting to this thing. Nope. Ooh, we spawned all the way at the entrance. It's probably not good. Reduce incoming damage by 14%. That is really nice. It is going to give me the opportunity to go back through a bunch of stuff. Laser drone, that would be all of our money. There was a snail up there, or nautilus, that I had to kill. So I guess I would have been going up there anyways. I apologize for shooting arrows like constantly, even when there's nothing on the screen. I mean, it's technically like the most efficient thing I could be doing, but patwang, 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 patwang. Sure, it's really not necessary. Alright, I think we just leave. Guess I should have bought that drone. The magma barracks. Oh shoot. Did I just die? I meant to do that. I could have been very... That would have been a dumb way to die. Looks like... Oh wait, no, I can keep climbing this up. Really, teleporter in the middle of nowhere? We just hit it. Cremator. I don't know if I recognize this one. Ooh, it's like a special lava guy. I don't know if I want to deal with them with everything else around at the moment. Oh, he's going to just keep shooting at me from no matter where on the level he is, though. Interesting. I'm now terrified of, like, jumping in lava. Should be enough for that. Could not find the rope. Honestly, just getting a lot of guys to stack up here and then killing them with like the saw blade or something is not a terrible idea. Actually. Oh, I collected it because it's like a boomerang before it went back through me. Oh shit, I'm about to die. What do I have to heal? Like nothing. Yeah, I need to find some defense. We'll try to do like a loop of this level. I don't remember what these shrines do. It's just another chant shrine. Leeching Seed, dealing damage heals you. Perfect. Oh, I'm like broke. Feels a little weird because I feel like I haven't grabbed that much stuff on here. That is part of the issue with hitting the teleporter too soon. Nothing's up here. Yeah, if you hit it too soon, then enemies stop spawning when the teleporter's done, so you'll stop getting money. But usually it's not that much of a problem. I did the thing where I collected the saw blade too early again. More enemies up, huh? And a big chest. Attack faster at low health. Interesting. That pairs well with the leeching seed we just got. Where'd this guy come from? I think sometimes it might like bring enemies to you. There's not many remaining. Wow, another one of these things. Chance to slow and damage enemies over time. Oh my god, there's another enemy. I don't know what these things do. There was one on the other side of the map. Oh, you know what? Oh, here's the enemy. I bet you're supposed to get the boss to hit them and it does something special. Because the boss's attacks go through walls. They look like buttons. Temple of the Elders. So I believe this is the penultimate level. %, HP for, ooh, double mortar tubes. Of course I get ambushed right after giving it my hit points. Oh my god, these things are actually really hard for me to hit. Okay, it works better now that I'm targeting other people behind me and hitting the wasp while I'm at it. Oh, it came up to me. I'm gonna die here. Ooh, that was close. We're not out of it yet, but those wasps were actually being very dangerous for us. Oop, can't get in that way. It's like a castle there. This way, okay. So we have a couple chests here. So on the very right side, there were 2 altars that give rewards when you give them half your health. These wasps are like so dangerous, jeez. Another one of these altars. Ooh, we did not find the teleporter in here. That's bad. That means it's probably on like the top right half of the map. Oops. Did not mean to fall there. I was looking at the boomerang saw blade. Have I been up here? Yes, I have. Teleporter must be up here. It was absolutely brutal. We explored the whole map like twice to get back here. The toxic beast. Oh, I am taking so much damage. How do I stop dying here? I don't think I can pace him. Too little too late with that saw blade. Ooh, that was a fun run. So we were at 28 minutes, and this is what, the 5th level, so I felt like we were like taking too much time on there. We might have survived at this level. Two things: if I didn't use that shrine at the beginning, because I don't think I ever actually like healed back to full after giving 50% of my health to that shrine. I guess I should have known better that I didn't have like any good healing items to like make up for that quickly. I'm used to like usually just like being able to passively overcome that, but we were not able to like regen health at all this run. But we did have a lot of damage. We were killing stuff pretty well, but just not a very balanced kit. But also having to go through that whole level twice was bad. So that took a little bit too long in that run, like overall it seems like. But I'm actually kind of glad we lost like that, because that kind of really shows you how important it is in this game to really just like get through the levels efficiently. Like, it's very hard, and this was just on like the normal difficulty too. Yeah, but that's Risk of Rain, the original one. I'm glad we got to check it out. Looking forward to the remake. Like I said, this game, like, it's not really built for like a modern audience, obviously, because it was made 10 years ago. So I think the remake is going to be really good for this game, and I hope it brings a whole new audience to this excellent, awesome game. Especially because like they picked up like a lot of like, you know, fans and like new players with Risk of Rain 2 that like is a whole different like generation that didn't ever play Risk of Rain 1. So now like it's funny, like I played Risk of Rain 1 and then I got to play Risk of Rain 2, and it was really cool seeing them take like all the core identity of this game and transitioning it from a platformer to like a third-person shooter style game. And now there are a lot of people who don't know Risk of Rain 1 and are only familiar with Risk of Rain 2 that are with the remake Risk of Rain Returns are going to get to experience the reverse of that, playing Risk of Rain 2 and then getting to play the original and see like how it is a platformer now instead of a like third-person shooter, which is really cool. I'm gonna leave that here for now. This was really fun to check out, and looking forward to playing some Risk of Rain Returns here very soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. Do check out the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon down there if you want to show some support for me and my work here at patreon.com/tonehack. You can also find my Discord if you can hang out and chat with me and the rest of the community there. Otherwise, I am out. So thank you guys once again so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone.